some of the kickoffs that you've been having, because you've had a couple go out of bounds. Have those just been issues of trying to put on plays that didn't go right, or is there anything else going on there?
No, we were trying to kick a high, short kick to the right. Bucker tried to put it over there near the sideline too far, and the kind of wind pushed it out there, and, it was a mistake. It was not something we wanted to try to do, that's for sure. But we did want them to field the ball, high, short kick that we can cover. That's what we were looking for there. We just didn't get a good kick.
Let's go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
Coach, can you just update us on how you think things are going with Butker, and he had his struggles, and just where he's at right now?
Yeah, we've been a couple weeks now, where Butker's been 100%, so that's what we're looking for. We got a long way to go, but he's practicing hard. He's studying like he always studies, and it's just a matter of him just getting in a groove, and he is in a groove right now. We just want to keep it that way. He's hitting the ball solid, and we're happy with where he's at right now. Going forward, we just got to keep it rolling.
And same thing with Townsend, just where he's at. I know you talked about Colquitt, came in as a big leg, and you made him, you kind of morphed him into the accuracy coffin corner guy. Just like, where is he now, and what do you think the big picture is for him as time moves forward?
He was off to a really, really good start. He probably he's coming off his worst game last week. We had 4 punts. They were effective punts, but not great punts. You know what I mean? Like they hit the ground, rolled, and they ended up being, really good for us. But at the end of the day, a little bit better. We need better punts there. So he's coming off his worst game. I'm looking for him to bounce back this week. He had a couple pooch punts that the wrong angle, too much of an angle, and it seemed like we were trying to kick away from Antonio Brown, but we really weren't. We were just trying to get it down there in the corner of the end zone, corner of the field rather. So those things we need to work on. He'll bounce back this week and have a good week.
Let's go next to Todd Lebo. Go ahead, Todd.
Coach, on Tommy, people talk a lot about the rookie wall, right? That seems like something that wouldn't happen for a punter because maybe not nearly as physical. But is there a mental aspect to kind of grinding through an entire season, maybe as unusual as this season is? Now we'll have another question.
I mean, there could be, but I find that hard to believe with him. I mean, basically because we don't punt that much. We don't. It's not like we're out there, hitting a lot of punts, or 2 to 4 punts a game. I mean, he just got to. I don't think that's an issue really, but it could happen. But I don't think that's something that we'd even talk about really. But he's just got to bounce back this week and have a better game, which he will. I have full confidence in Tommy.
You guys got a kick return for a touchdown last time against the Broncos. I know you'd like to have one of those every week, right? Is there something that when you go study teams that you feel like heading into it, hey, we've got a shot this week? Or is that something that just kind of happens during a game?
Every game we think we have a shot. I mean, to be honest with you, some weeks a little bit more than others, when you look at some things and then all of a sudden they throw a total different wrinkle at you. All of a sudden they have different coverage scheme, so every week we think we can get one. This week is no different. I mean, just same thing. So we just need to get on guys and get our blocks and hit it like we can and have good ball security and let the chips fall where they may. So, every week is the same thing for us.
Got 2 more. We'll go Nate and then Adam. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Dave, my question is on the kickoff return team as well. Alluding to the fact that you guys scored last time, but, Byron may not be available to you guys. You put Rashad Fenton back there. Just what are you seeing since you last played Denver that you kind of want to correct in terms of maybe getting, the ball, starting to drive, past the 25-yard line?
Well, we needed him to kick to us. Like Fenton, we've had Fenton back there a couple of weeks now, and nobody's giving him the ball. I mean, everything is all touchback. So I really want to see him, get a touch here and see what he has. He's looked really, really good in practice. So we just got to get him one in the game. We got to ask them that question: whether they want to give us the ball or not. If they give us one, you're going to see Fenton. So that's where we're at. I mean, I think he's got the talent. We have other guys that can do it. Obviously, McCole can do it. He scored it back there, and and D-Rob, we got other guys that can do it too. So as well. So we got to get the opportunities. And if they kick the touchback, which this team is very capable of doing, we may not get one this week. So we'll see what happens.
We'll go last to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Dave. Wanted to ask about Dorian O'Daniel and maybe what kind of loss he would be, assuming he's not going to play on Sunday night. What kind of loss is that, first of all? And do you have maybe somebody in mind to fill the roles that he plays for you guys on special teams?
We have something in our mind who's going to fill his role, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. But yeah, he's got he had a big role for us. I mean, he's a 4-phase starter. He's on every phase. He was playing at a Pro Bowl level this year. He's our leading tackler. He's doing great with blocking. So we're going to miss him until he comes back. He's got a high ankle sprain, so it's going to take a minute. So we'll get him replaced. We have a good thing is we have a lot of players that we can replace him with, and we feel good going forward. But we will be happy when he comes back.